welcome back to Monster Mates.
Welcome to the 8th episode of Monster Mates. Spencer, you know the drill. Choose a number between 1 and 67.
These numbers are scaring me more and more.
I know.
28.
28. Devil Girl.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, first things first. Okay, score first.
Okay, without knowing anything about them, I'd have to give it like a 7.
A 7? Okay. I think, without going into discussion, I'm going to give this an 8.
Okay.
So, first thing off the bat, they are going to be super kinky.
Oh.
I think they are going to be the kinkiest thing, maybe even on this list.
Okay.
But they are going to be super kinky.
I see. Now, do they act like demons?
Let's see. What do you mean exactly by act?
So they're like devil girls, right?
Correct.
Now, are they like demons, or are they like with the difference between demon girls and devil girls?
Okay, so basically devil girls have more magical prowess, and usually they'll have some sort of thing to them, like your pointed tail, your bat wings, things like that.
I also see here that they have a childish appearance with blue skin and red eyes.
They can, yes.
They can. The encyclopedia actually says they have.
True.
But obviously it's like they're thousands of years old.
Yeah, of course. All right, so with their kind of magical ability sort of thing, I would imagine that they might have a domination kink, I would say.
Actually, I'm reading it. Sometimes, if they're feeling up to it, normally they rape, but sometimes they don't rape men. Conversely, they fan the flames of a man's desires and let him rape them like a beast or criminal.
Interesting.
Oh, God.
So, they just kind of just do whatever they want.
Pretty much. So I guess
switch.
They're a switch, but they allow. Here's the thing: they're a complete and utter dom. Even though they're a switch, they're gonna be the ones who say, "Yeah, I'll be the fucky this time. I'll be sub this time."
Mm-hmm.
But at any moment,
they have a strong dom side.
They have a very strong dom.
Okay. So, I would say, so would it be a plus or a minus with the blue skin sort of thing?
Blue skin. I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
We've dealt with fish girls already. They got scales and feathers. Like, what's the problem with just a different colored skin? I don't have no gripes on that.
Fair. I mean, plus anyone who's played Mass Effect and has gone for... Liara.
The Asari.
Yep, the Asari race. I'm sure they would be fine with that as well. So
absolutely. Now, here's my problem.
Yes.
Well, maybe problem. Are they like dead? Because they are blue? Maybe does that insinuate like rotting?
Possibly. I would say.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Yeah.
But I have no idea. The one thing that is throwing me off is the childish appearance.
Yeah, and it's like, we probably don't need to have that as a hard rule.
Let's not have that as a hard rule.
Yeah.
Because I think the problem with that is that you get into a bunch of...
That strays into different territories.
Which...
Yeah. But nonetheless, though. So
we'll just treat them like busty bimbos.
Yeah. Whatever devil physique you so desire, kind of thing.
I love the fact that they have black eyes and black
Scalia.
What's it called? Scalia and red pupils.
Like that.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like that. It's like that. I mentioned this earlier. It was like the Majin Buu eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I love that so much.
Yes. So
I'd be down with she'd be obviously The only thing that scares me is how far is she willing to go.
To actually just to go at you.
Like, oh, I'm interested in blood play today. Oh god, oh god.
Mm.
Help, help, help!
Well, considering like devils usually have a ton of magic energy, I don't think there would be very much that would stop her from doing that.
Exactly, which is the I I think this is a it's an intimidating pick.
Yeah, it can be.
Because if you rated this super high and you're like, "Oh yeah, that means you might be into super BDSM,
Mm-hmm.
super blood play, super bondage, and super pain," because that's what I'm imagining with
Yeah.
these. Because they feed on fear, screams, and expressions twisted in agony.
Get on the
So
Judas chair.
says. Exactly. It's like they will put you in the electric chair for like 10 seconds just to see your face.
And they will slowly lower you onto that Judas chair and just watch your nuts get split in half, effectively.
got fucking chills.
You think? Yeah, I was about
Oh
to
no,
say.
I hate that.
Oh,
No, CBT is not endorsed.
oh, goodness.
uh,
She
we do
is
not endorse CBT.
she is the one who's like, it's 4 a.m. hun, time for your dick flattening.
Yes, dear.
She is that one.
Oh no, she totally is.
She is that woman. Okay, so one thing I'm curious about.
Yeah.
What do you think the tail feels like? And would it be sensitive to them?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Because I think it makes it better. Now, if the answer is no to that, then it's just like another thing to pull them by.
Yes.
But if it's a yes, it's another. It's just another way to tease them.
Yeah, and in some particular hentais, it's the feeling of the tail is basically like the clit, effectively.
What hentais are you reading on that one? I haven't read those.
Don't worry about it. But would you say that the tail is kind of like a salamander's tail kind of thing, or do you think it would be more a little bit more slimy and lubricated, I guess?
I would imagine it's like a salamander's tail.
Okay.
I honestly can't see that tail being more than anything other than that. I think it could be sensitive to touch, like how like the back of your. I here's how I imagine it. Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's like when a girl licks behind your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Or like your neck or whatever, and you just get that like
Little
feeling,
tingle.
that tingle feeling. That's how I imagine the tail.
Okay.
I don't imagine it like the clit. I
Yes.
don't imagine it that way.
Fair enough.
Because it's out in the open. If it was like the clit, it'd just be banging against the walls, and all I just hear is every time.
I know.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Fair enough. So tail job,
yeah.
yay, nay?
Yay.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Absolutely. Although she's
Uh-huh.
got, for the viewers who don't look it up on the just listen to it and don't look up the Monster Girl Wikipedia, she has like that devil triangle at the end, her devil spear on the tail.
You know she's gonna try and do something mischievous.
She's gonna try to
with
put that in your dick. She's gonna try to do sounding on you.
Yeah, probably. Either that or she's gonna try and reach around from behind on that.
If you're into that, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not personally, but like I know some guys are, and I'm like, okay, go. That's fine. That's actually a plus.
Just do not do sounding to me. I will cut that thing off.
She'll cut your thing off
Yeah,
first.
I know.
But she's definitely the one to like. I can't imagine her being the one liking the BDSM. I can't imagine me going to her saying, "Put these on," and she just looking at me going,
No,
"Bitch, you said what?
Put them on.
You put them on." I'd be like, "Yes, dear."
Yeah, no. In most scenarios, you are not going to find a sub out of devils. You are more than likely going to be the one who will be the sub for
Absolutely.
a devil.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the thing. I love the aesthetic too. I like all the black clothing. I like bondage a lot. I think bondage is very fun. I also like some pain, but not torture pain. Like biting is perfectly fine. But the second we start getting to the dick smashing,
Oh no, 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 no.
or the I know some girls who are really into the hooking, where they
Oh
hook
my
the
god.
top part of their
Yes,
skin.
yes. Oh my goodness.
She would be into that.
She would be, yes.
Now, I can imagine a lot of people being down for that. I personally am not.
She would totally get the car battery out too.
Oh my god. Straight to the nipples.
Yep. She'll just pierce your nipples with nipple rings and then out comes the jumper cables.
I think out of all of the people we've had so far, I think she's the only straight dom. I say we switch because sometimes they can do the other one, but I
Yeah.
honestly think looking at her, I'd be like, she can't. I just can't imagine at any point her being like, no, I'll be the sub this time. I just imagine her being like, put it on.
Make you get down on your hands and knees and bring out the cattle prod.
She will bring out the double strap on.
Yep. Effectively.
You got one hole, boy. You're getting double filled.
Mm-hmm. So yes. So if you are a bi, if you are someone who is bi, and into BDSM, this would be a fantastic pick. But if you're someone who is not into getting your behind hole just gaped open like a porthole in a ship, you're not gonna like this.
You ain't gonna like this at all. This thing will destroy your dick.
Yes.
But if in a brothel scenario, like if you randomly met a devil girl,
Mm-hmm.
if you like say you just met her out, you summoned her, whatever, or you just went to hell and she was there. She is the one going to be torturing you and doing everything to you, and
Yep.
actually pain. Now, but in a brothel scenario, I would imagine going there and in a brothel scenario, I
Mm-hmm.
imagine that she, depending on what you want, you say light dom, heavy dom.
Oh goodness.
I would imagine you get to pick.
It's almost like real life.
It's almost.
Almost.
I want fire cupping on mine.
Oh. Okay, so what kind of magic do you think she has?
I bet she has like for sexual. I would probably say fire for one, like is like the
Yeah.
burning, like burning is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, electricity. Maybe she doesn't. She doesn't need the 9 volt car
Oh,
battery.
she
She
is the 9 volt.
is the 9 volt battery.
Oh man.
Um,
I would imagine she would have some sort of telekinesis as well. Like
levitate multiple things around you.
yeah, or just straight up holding you in place while she does whatever she wants.
Like I could totally see the appeal for this.
Mm-hmm.
Would I personally go? No.
Okay.
I think I would if I had my choice, light bondage, please, and I could do it to her as well, and then I would be okay with that.
Yes.
But as it stands, you cannot do that to. As it stands right now, for the most part, you are completely under her control,
Yes, effectively.
effectively. So if I had to give this a rating now,
Mm-hmm.
like a 5 or 6.
Okay.
At first, I was just kind of like, ooh, kinky devil play, and then I'm like, hold on.
She's gonna get out the Iron Maiden. She's gonna get out the Judas chair.
Oh no, dude, the Judas chair is the brutal.
No.
Okay, for anyone who doesn't know or is not gonna look it up, Judas chair is the one where it's like a big triangle that you sit on the top of, and it splits your ass in half.
Yeah.
That's the Judas chair.
Thank you, Inquisition. You have brought us many kinks from the Dark Ages.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Stretch me like Laffy Taffy, Daddy.
Basically. I would probably have to give this. I would have to give this a 6. I like bondage, a decent amount of bondage. But I can handle being just the straight sub as well. So I would say
See, I've never been the straight sub.
gotcha. I in a couple of occasions I have been, But it's like usually people prefer me more to be dom. So, but nonetheless though.
My thing is, people just like being dominated by, most likely with me, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
Mhm.
It's just kind of one of those things. I've never had someone be like, "I'm taking control," and I'm like, "Okay, honey." Never happened. It's never happened to me.
Ugh.
So in my eyes, I can't imagine myself being in this scenario with her
Gotcha.
because I've just never been there myself.
Fair. So yeah, I
I've been in the doming position and I love it and it's my favorite. Being a dom is absolutely my favorite, but
fair.
I can't do it. Um, I can do half and half. Like I'd be too super down for like half and half, but like I've never been a
Try,
straight
trying
dom.
to out dom each other.
Yes, that's the best.
Oh, I think she would be into that.
One of my favorite, I'll also share a little sex story. I had a girl who was dominant, and I was dominant as well, and we were just Oh, one second. Okay, so my story is I had a girl who was super uh dominant, and I'm super dominant. We were just chucking each other on the bed, and like pretty much against the wall, trying to one up each other. It was great.
Can't say I've had any sort of experience like that before, but any which way. Um I would have to give my final rating as a 6.
I'd have to give it a five, but I only give it a five because I don't know what it's like to be on the other end mostly.
Okay. But yeah. So,
Okay, I think we'll call it there for that one.
yep.
So, tell us in the comments why our tastes are
Would
trash.
you have sex with the devil girl and would you sell your soul just to be between her thighs another time?
As always, please check out our artist who does the thumbnail. It looks amazing.
Yes, it will either be in the actual thumbnail itself or in the description or maybe both. But
Ooh.
but while you are doing that, stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye.